IT Tech Solution. In this learning series of PySpark, today we will see how we can write a data frame into a table. It can be a persistent table or a temporary table. We'll see both of the examples. And then we will also try to run some queries directly on these tables and see how we get the results from them. So let's start.
Here I am into my notebook. The first command as usual will be running is to create the Spark session, but here is a little different. This is the one that we have seen already in when we were looking at the Hive tables, right? How to write any data frame into Hive tables, because here I'll be again showcasing how we can write any data frame into a persistent table. So here you can see I am just defining the path of my warehouse, the Spark warehouse, where it is, and I'm defining that location into this configuration. So let's run this, and once it is executed, what we will do is we will again use read.load here, and then we will try to read the user's Parquet file. uh, this is a default file system, so even if you don't give format for Parquet, it's okay, but let's, as a good practice, we'll keep the file format also here. So let's run this. We will read this file, and this is the same file that we have seen in the last example. Now, once we are already read this file correctly, next thing what I will do is we will select only the name from this file. Okay, so here you can see that I have given save as persistent table. So what I am going to do is I am going to utilize this save as table, and I'm giving the table name. Okay, so this is similar to what we have seen for Hive table configuration. Just to give the example in continuation, I am again showing this. So this will read the data frame. It will select only the required columns, and then it will write, and it will write at it as a persistent table into my backend warehouse location that I have defined here. So let's just run this. And now once it is executed at the back end, it has already created the names underscore table. If we go and check here, we will see that under the warehouse it's already created here, spark underscore warehouse and names table, and you see this is the Parquet file format backend file for any Hive tables. Okay, so this is done. Now we can see just to run select query from this table, and we will see that whether it is able to fetch the records or not. So as you can see, it has only names in it, so it has given back us back the complete result as name and then the rows in it. Okay, so we can also persist this data frame into a temporary view. So the life of this temporary view will be until this session is alive. As soon as the session is closed, this view gets dropped. So for running some initial temporary queries and all, we can create a temporary view. We can run the queries on that view, and then once we are satisfied with the results, we can maybe persist it into a persistent table. Okay, so we will run this. It creates a temporary view in temp names. Now if you check this temp names, you won't find it here in this. Okay, if even if I refresh it and we'll go to this, you don't see any temp view created here, right? So that is internally created. Now once it is created, we can still run the normal queries that we had done for the permanent table. Okay, so I'll just run this from the temporary view that we created, and we can see that we are getting the complete result back from the temporary view. So that's all for this video. I hope you liked it. If you liked it, please subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss any informative videos I'll be posting in future. Until then, bye bye.